The year was 1945. The Second World War had ended, but instead of peace, a new conflict began. A war not fought with bombs and bullets, but with fear, influence, and ideology. This was the Cold War. In this video, we'll explore the major causes of the Cold War, the clash between the United States and the Soviet Union, the key events that fueled tensions, and how their rivalry shaped the modern world. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to identify the main differences between the two superpowers, explain the historical events that caused conflict, and analyze their impact on global relations. The heart of the Cold War was a clash of ideologies. The United States championed democracy and capitalism, a system that valued individual freedom and private ownership. The Soviet Union, on the other hand, promoted communism, a system that sought equality through government control of resources. These opposing beliefs made cooperation difficult and built deep mistrust between the two superpowers. After the World War II, Europe was left in ruins. The United States wanted to rebuild democratic governments, while the Soviet Union sought to expand its control over Eastern Europe. At the Yalta and Potsdam conferences, leaders tried to agree on postwar plans, but tensions grew as Stalin refused to allow free election in countries under Soviet influence. Winston Churchill called this division the Iron Curtain, marking the start of divided world. To prevent the spread of the communism, the United States introduced the Marshall Plan, giving economic aid to rebuild Europe's economies. The Soviet Union saw this as a threat and created its own alliance, Comecon, for communist nations. Soon, Berlin became a symbol of Cold War tension. When the Soviets blocked all access to West Berlin in 1948, the US responded with the Berlin Airlift, flying in supplies for almost a year. Each side viewed the other's actions as aggression, deepening mistrust. By the late 1940s, the Cold War had officially begun. The United States and its allies formed NATO, while the Soviet Union created the Warsaw Pact. The world was now divided into two rival camps, East and West, setting the stage for decades of political and military tension. The Cold War was more than a battle of power. It was a battle of ideas. It reshaped nations, created global alliances, and left lessons about diplomacy and peace that remain relevant today. To recap, ideological differences, post-war power struggles, economic rivalries, and the formation of alliances all contributed to the start of the Cold War. Understanding these causes helps us see how history continues to shape the relationship between nations even in the present day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and reflect, because history is not just about the past, it's about understanding our world today.